Welcome to Astrodology, the podcast that brings you knowledge, wisdom, and principles that can help you find the peace and comfort we all seek and deserve in our lives. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Astrodology with Astrid. I hope you're doing well. Wow, it's amazing. We're really seriously about to close out 2025. I'm recording this on December 16, 2025. So whenever you hear this episode, it will be appropriate and the perfect time for you to get this message. I know that people are busy with holidays, but I wanted to get this out towards the end of the year or before the year closed, because I am very, very excited about my Supplement Sage series. So again, to provide you with information to help you live a more vibrant life. So today I'm talking about why I am doing what I am doing, and I titled this Life Fuel: Maximizing Wellness with Nutrition and Supplements. Okay, so supplementation. So I highly believe in supplements as nutritional support. So key word, supplements as nutritional support. I've never believed that supplements should take the place of any kind of nutrition we can get through food, fruits, vegetables, fiber, etc., fats, meats. But I believe that they have a place. So I looked up, what is the definition of a supplement? The definition of a supplement is something that completes or enhances something else when added to it. And then I looked up, what is supplementation? What does it mean? The addition of an extra element or amount to something. So key word, to something, an addition to something. So let's get into this. I'm really excited to talk about this, and I hope by the end of this episode you feel more confident, more comfortable, and interested in supplementing or adding supplements to your life. So supplements serve as a form of nutritional insurance. You know, we have insurance for cars, we have insurance for our life, we have insurance for our apartments, our valuables, all of the things. But yet people don't seem to want to insure their nutrition. And I love this thought about it being nutritional insurance. So supplements help fill dietary gaps that can arise from busy lifestyles. Some people have restrictive eating patterns. Veganism is a highlight when it comes to supplementation. People have allergies, or you may have increased nutritional demands during lifespans, like when you're pregnant, when you're getting into the upper age levels of aging, or you're an athlete in training. So athletes have proven year after year, the Olympians, they supplement. They take particular protocols and vitamins and minerals to help naturally with their performance. So supplements provide concentrated sources of essential vitamins, minerals, and compounds. Everyone should have heard of vitamin D, B12, iron, omega-3s, and calcium. Another word for omega-3s could be fish oil, for lack of a better word. So these help prevent deficiencies, strengthen our bones, boost immunity, and support overall health. However, having said this, supplements should enhance and not replace a balanced, rich diet in whole foods, which will offer that fiber, phytonutrients, and other vital compounds. So what I like to see about supplements is that they help fill in the gaps. If you were to have, what is the word? It's not even cheesecloth. I can't think of it. I'll come back to it once I think of it. But I'm thinking of a fabric that has holes in between it. And I feel like supplements fill the nutrient gaps. So many people fall short on key nutrients, like I said, vitamin D, iron, calcium, magnesium, omega-3s. These are the essential supplements that most of us should be taking. Iron, maybe not so much, or calcium, just depending on your age. But even with a healthy diet, supplements help reduce the risk of related health issues by providing essential nutrients in adequate amounts. So in adequate amounts. In my humble opinion, it's very humble, but I think this proves out. When I was 16 years old, I think I had my first OBGYN appointment. And I'll never forget that doctor. This has stuck with me throughout my life. She said that I should be taking vitamin B12 or some vitamin B complex. She explained how important it was, and I have made vitamin B for the most part. I mean, probably in my 20s, I was a little slipshod, but I've always prioritized vitamin B. So every woman, in my opinion, should be taking vitamin B12. And I'm so shocked at the amount of women who are not taking vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is vital for maintaining healthy nerves, producing DNA, and forming red blood cells. So if you're listening and you're still cycling, it is so amazing to be on B12, especially you're shedding blood and cycling every month. B12 helps to prevent fatigue and anemia while supporting mood balance, heart health, and the vitality of skin, hair, and nails. You know how you have the PMS and women say, I am PMSing. I assure you B12 will help reduce some of that anxiety, some of that intensity. Because the body, now this is very important, cannot produce B12 on its own, it must be obtained through diet or supplementation. This nutrient is also key for energy, metabolism, and cellular repair, making it essential for overall wellness. Ever have a bruise that seems to take forever to go away? Are you on B12, for example? So key functions of B12. Let's talk about the nervous system. Supports nerve health, protects the myelin sheath, the coating around the nerve fibers, and contributes to brain function, mood regulation, and memory. I believe, and don't quote me, look this up, I think when you're PMSing, if you increase vitamin B, if it says take 1 a day and you increase it to 2 a day, I believe it will help you chill out. A lot of women become like hateful and mean and angry when they're cycling or pre-mensing. And here's an option, vitamin B12. For your blood health, plays a critical central role in blood cell formation and anemia prevention, ensuring efficient oxygen delivery through the body. Now, I used to get B12 shots. You know, I would go to a naturopath, or I forgot where I would go for them, but maybe it was my endocrinologist, and I would get B12 shots like once a quarter to help boost up my red blood cells. So I know a lot of people are taking those these days. That's really great. Energy and metabolism. It assists, so B12 assists in converting carbohydrates, fats, and proteins into usable energy and is crucial for DNA synthesis. Cell repair and DNA. B12 aids in cell reproduction, tissue repair, and maintaining the integrity of genetic material. Other benefits: promotes healthy hair, skin, and nails, and may protect against age-related macular degeneration, and supports heart health by lowering homocysteine levels. Why is it essential? Since the body cannot synthesize vitamin B12, it must come from external sources, like I said, such as animal-based foods, fortified products, or, you guessed it, supplements. Deficiency risk. If you are insufficient in B12, it can cause fatigue, weakness, nerve tingling, balance issues, memory problems, mood disturbances, and changes in your skin, hair, or nails. So many people come in because they're tired. They just feel tired. They feel like a lull. They just don't feel as energized as they should. One of the first things I say is, are you on B12? And this goes for men and women. I harped on women, but it really goes for both men and women. And men, I believe it's B12. Studies are demonstrated that B12 can support in helping hair growth. especially if you start premature aging and getting some bald spots. If I'm not mistaken, look it up, or I'll talk about it in a future episode. In older adults, this is important. Absorption efficiency naturally declines with age. Our ability to absorb declines as we age. If you are vegan or vegetarian, plant-based diets often lack adequate B12, which is primarily found in animal products. If you have absorption challenges like celiac disease, Crohn's disease, or certain gastrointestinal surgeries can reduce the body's ability to absorb B12 effectively. There are certain diets or intolerances that can limit your nutrient intake. And vegans often require vitamin B12, especially because they're avoiding dairy, so they may need calcium. And individuals with food allergies may miss out on specific minerals, all of which can be addressed through targeted supplementation. So life stages and conditions. So nutritional needs evolve over time. Pregnant women can benefit from prenatal vitamins rich in folic acid. Older adults often require more calcium and vitamin D, and athletes may need additional protein or creatine to support performance and recovery. Now, I'll do a whole separate episode on creatine, but in the meantime, if you want to look up the benefits of creatine, it was pretty much thought to be the athlete supplement, but now new research is coming back on how it's helping with neural and brain function and overall body health. So now I think the new buzz is everybody should be on creatine. Some supplements offer highly bioavailable forms of nutrients like fish oil for omega-3s that are easier, a lot easier for the body to absorb and may be difficult to obtain sufficient amounts from food alone. Targeted support. So specialized formulations can help for eye health, for example, and there's targeted formulas that provide nutrients designed to manage or slow the progression of specific conditions. Okay? Vitamin D and calcium. These are essential for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis, particularly in older adults. Vitamin B12 and iron are critical, as I said earlier, but on plant-based diets to prevent anemia, support energy production, and omega-3 fatty acids promote heart and brain health, commonly supplemented through fish oil. So important considerations when we're talking about supplementation. Food first. Supplements should complement a diverse diet, not replace it. So the key word here is diverse diet. Supplements were never meant to replace things. Whole foods provide fiber, hydration, and thousands of beneficial compounds that supplements alone cannot replicate. Scientific backing. While some supplements like folic acid during pregnancy are well supported by research, others require further study to confirm their benefits. But I tell you, the companies nowadays are doing third-party testing. They are doing the work. They're getting the certification to prove out the efficacy of their product. So maybe the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, has not approved it, or the AMA, American Medical Association, hasn't approved it. But again, you know what's proving it? People with a direct experience speaks volumes for supplementation. I always say this with different things, but in this case as well, people aren't dumb. They're not just going to keep taking something over and over and spending valuable money on something that's not working. But as a real, true call out, necessary call out, before you start any supplement regimen, you want to seek guidance from your health provider, a registered dietitian, a naturopath, a nutritionist, to ensure safety, proper dosage, and compatibility with your individual health needs, So here's what's great about AI nowadays. You can take your blood panel. If you have an AI program, you can take your blood panel from your doctor, get your blood work ran, And it's my understanding you can upload it into your AI information. Then when you're in a store, you can actually enter the brand name of the product, or you can enter the name of the product and ask, is it beneficiary? Is it appropriate for your blood type and your panel? And it's fascinating. I work with couples, customers who pull it up right there on the floor, and it's fascinating. It will tell them right away. What I'm proud of, I need to brag for a moment, because most of the things that I have recommended based on the conversations and things people are telling me usually vets out with the other medications or supplements that they are taking. When you take a supplement, it travels through your digestive system from the stomach to the small intestine, where it's broken down and absorbed. Nutrients then pass through the gut lining into either the bloodstream for water-soluble vitamins or lymphatic system for fat-soluble vitamins. From there, they circulate throughout the body, reaching cells for immediate use or for storage. Now, there's advanced delivery systems such as liposomal supplements, enhancing absorption by protecting the nutrients during digestion. So the general pathway of oral supplements: number one, to ingestion and disintegration. Ingestion and disintegration. Once swallowed it, the pill or capsule begins to break down in the stomach with the help of acids and digestive enzymes. So it starts to break down in the stomach with the help of acids and digestive enzymes. Number two, your small intestines. Further digestion occurs in the small intestine, aided by bile and pancreatic enzymes that prepare nutrients to be absorbed. Number three, absorption. Water-soluble vitamins like B and vitamin C are absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Again, the case for vitamin B. Fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K are absorbed through the lymphatic system with the help of bile before entering the bloodstream. Number four, transport. The bloodstream carries nutrients to cells through the body. Some are stored in the liver or fatty tissue for later use. Cellular use. Cells utilize these nutrients for energy production, tissue repair, and other essential functions. Now, here are some factors that influence nutrient delivery. Gut health, depending on your gut health. And listen to my episode on microbiome. If you haven't listened to it yet, it was my first podcast episode for the supplement Sage. Go listen to that, because microbiome is what contributes to gut health. So gut health, digestive efficiency affected by stomach acid levels, enzyme activity, and gut microbiota. This plays a major role in how well supplements are broken down and absorbed. Bioavailability. You've probably seen this word pop up more, bioavailable. This refers to how much of a nutrient your body can actually use. And it depends on the supplement's formulation, your metabolism, and your overall digestive health. Advanced delivery system. Liposomal technology. In this method, nutrients are enclosed in tiny lipid fat spheres called liposomes. These structures mimic cell membranes that shield nutrients from digestive breakdown and allowing for more direct absorption into cells of the bloodstream for improved effectiveness. Okay? Other forms, dietary supplement formats such as gummies, which, by the way, are delicious. I don't know how great they are for you, but most gummies are delicious. And the texture of gummies is improving, so it's almost like one of these gummy bear candies, powders and liquids. I love liquids. I love me a good tincture. These can vary in how quickly and efficiently nutrients are absorbed. So it's depending on their composition and your keyword is your body needs. So what happens is, what you have to remember is that everybody's body is different. Oftentimes, well-meaning relatives, friends, family say, oh, you've got to take this. It's amazing. Well, it's amazing for them, but it may not be for you. So going back to that trial and error, like I said, I have been a happy guinea pig testing and learning things on myself, because honestly, that's truly the only way you're going to figure it out. Supplements play a supportive role in nutrition by helping to fill nutrient gaps that may result from limited food intake. Like I said, allergies, maybe specific health conditions. They supply concentrated dosage of essential vitamins, minerals, and other compounds that we may be lacking. And again, these nutrients can enhance immunity, energy, overall performance. However, supplements, again, I'm beating the drum on this, are meant to complement, not replace, a balanced diet rich in whole foods that provide fiber, antioxidant, phytochemicals, vital for long-term health. Now, to talk about this, our soil is not as nutrient dense as it used to be, which is why supplementation is growing and lifting up. Our water sources are crazy right now, and the soil, for the most part, our soil is not clean and it's not regenerative. A lot of the soil that these vegetables are growing in are not coming from regenerative soil. Supplements are used to address specific shortages. Iron is a big one for like anemia, vitamin B for absorption issues, calcium for bone, etc., etc., etc. Supplements can help with specific needs. So certain nutrients serve targeted purposes. So whenever you're trying to address an issue, like someone might have a bloating issue, they might complain of bloating, they might have issues every time they eat something, they might have an allergy and they're not sure. You can target that thingy, I hate to call it thingy, or that issue, and use supplementation for a while until it ceases. So the main thing about supplementation, that it helps to address dietary restrictions and any kind of dietary concerns. So what I love about supplementation, they are enhancement. They can enhance your well-being. They can enhance your performance if you're an athlete. And what I love the most is there are supplements that can help promote better sleep, focus, or mood balance. So there are key supplements that are continuing. These are the top ones that are supplemented repeatedly. And some of them, if you hear this list, maybe these are some things you might consider. Again, everything is searchable nowadays. You can literally say, what does blah, blah, blah do? How would blah, blah, blah affect me if I'm on XYZ medication? How would it affect me if I'm age XYZ? I just love the time, space, reality we are in. And I'm just going to close out with these top things. I'll definitely revisit the idea of supplementation, but for today's message was to just get you to understand that supplementation can be a partner. It's like a life partner. You know, it's not meant to become you. It's meant to enhance you. Vitamins that are very popular. This is just a list that you might consider, but not required. Vitamins that you should be on: vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and folate. These are important. Minerals. Calcium pops up, but I'm going to say that MSM comes to mind: calcium, iron, magnesium. So there are different types of magnesium, but I would do magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate. Glycinate is the rest and digest. If you're having issues sleeping, it helps to regulate your bowel movements, etc. But magnesium, zinc, and potassium, these are the top minerals. To add to that, it's not one on the top list, but I would add silica as one of the minerals. Silica typically comes in liquid form, and silica, it can come as a combination in pill form, but silica helps with ligature, with fascia, with bone, with joint health. I put it in my water every day. It's tasteless and odorless. And finally, other compounds, omega-3. Omega-3 is super, super important. If you don't do anything else, omega-3s, fatty acids, is good for brain and heart health, helps to lubricate the organs and the brain. We do not produce omega-3. We produce 6 and 9. So if you ever see a supplement that says 3, 6, 9, kindly pass on it, because our body is already producing 6 and 9. We really need omega-3. Protein, creatine, and amino acids. Amino acids, unbelievable. I'm going to do a separate topic on amino acids, because for me, that is at the top of my list. Well, after B12, of course, after the B vitamins, really, honestly, after the B vitamins, but even before those, because once I talk to you about amino acids, you will understand why they come first, and then all of the vitamins and the minerals and the other compounds. Gosh, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Supplement Sage at Astrodology with Astrid. Remember, supplements provide nutritional insurance and support, especially when you're going through crisis in life, busy times, stress. You know, students know this very well. But sometimes what's so funny is when we go through the thick of things in life, we have the craziest weeks, craziest months of our lives. That is when we do the least supplementation and the least exercise. But it's really the time that we really need to bone up. So if you look at your schedule, you look ahead and say, oh, week 3 of January is going to be a crazy week. How about week 1 January, start boning up on the supplementation, so when you get to week 3, you'll be good. Because the thing is, troubles, problems, issues, all of those things are not going to cease. It's part of life. Things are always going to come at us that are going to test our nerves, try our energy and our disposition. But what happens is, those don't go away, but we become stronger. And then it appears that things aren't so bad, because energetically, emotionally, physically, and nutritionally, we're able to handle it. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in to this episode of the Supplement Sage, as we talk about life fuel, maximizing wellness with nutrition and supplements. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Namaste. Thank you for listening to Astrodology. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to help support the podcast, please hit the subscribe button and tell your friends about it by sharing this program on social media. You can also follow me on Instagram at Coda Life Goddess or at CodaLife.com. Coda is C-O-T-A, Coda Life Goddess or CodaLife.com. Thank you again for listening to Astrodology, and I'll see you next time.